Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rachelle and I'm doing a birthday bonus reading for Taurus. But this is Taurus in all placements, so even if your birthday does not fall in this season, this reading can still be for you. That is true for all of my birthday bonus readings. So, but if your birthday has happened, or it's today, or it's coming up, I wish you a very, very happy birthday and a blessed year, another year around the sun. So let's start with a couple angel cards. Depth. We've got an angel getting ready to go scuba diving. I looked at it. No looking allowed. Synthesis. Synthesis. There's an angel standing in front of a rainbow. And its frock is also a rainbow. Arms are outstretched. Depth and synthesis. It's like as you go deep, as you dive deep, it allows you to synthesize something, synthesize information or emotions or something. So let me go to go into the elemental oracle. Moon and darkness, number 7. Yeah, talk about depth. Going into the darkness. Oceans and bravery, 30. Wow. Deep and dark, going into the ocean. Wow, all right. Magnetism and attraction, 37. And that's interesting too. We have 7 and then 30 breaks down to 3 and then we have 37. This also breaks down to a 1. But we have 2 children here. This is this is what's coming out of this deep dive that you're doing or going to be doing. It's maybe it's working with the wounded child, or getting in touch with the child inside. I suppose we technically have many because, different ages and stuff, but ultimately, yeah, it feels like a reconnection with this part of you that is relatively fearless, curious, excited to explore. And this could have to do with something that you were really interested into when you were a kid. Especially with this attraction and magnetism here. It's like, what drew your attention when you were young? What did you love? What could you just do all the time over and over again? There's something about that. And I think that's why synthesis is here, because you're synthesizing the child, your younger self, with who you are now. And for many of us, we lose track of, or we lose sight of what initially lit us up and got us excited. We get kind of programmed to believe and think in certain ways. And taught to forget or to push away what isn't practical, or, you know, what that's impossible, or, you know, it's just, you're not enough of this, you're too much of that, you can't do this, you can't, you know, whatever we're told. And there's something about you stepping up and saying, why not me? Who says? Like, why not just give something a try? Maybe it doesn't work out, but I won't know if I don't try. So you're like, you're really exploring this part of yourself. So let me go over to the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Darkness. What? We have darkness twice. This is 40 now. Something about the darkness. Maybe you're, I don't know, maybe nighttime is your time. Maybe being in the dark helps you to explore. Maybe that's the time, a time of the day when you can actually, like, you have space and time to do this deep dive. Maybe dreaming is, dream time is really important to you. You working with your dreams or something. Going on midnight walks. Oh, we have boundaries. Number 12. We have another 3. Boundaries. It's like the darkness is in the, what's the saying, like, in the protection of darkness? Darkness is your protection. And we have balance, 19. Get some water. Oh, and we have some geese confirmation in the background. You've created this bubble around yourself, or you're going to be. Everyone's on a different timeline, so apply it as it fits. But it's like you've placed yourself in this bubble. That's been a part of this deep dive. It's like you know that you have to do something alone. You can only do something alone. Because whatever this deep dive is, it requires silence. You know, there's no distraction around you. And there's something about the protection. Maybe you're learning how to protect yourself.Maybe there's something about you learning to protect the child. It could have to do with finally creating a safe space that you never had. It's like being taught to let people have their way with you. Sounds kind of, but you know, it's like by not having boundaries, then people just get to do what they do. And if it hurts you, oh well. You know, you learn to suck it up, bite your tongue, not say anything. Or if you do try to say something, people are like, what's wrong with you? Why are you so upset? You know, you get gaslit. And so you're like, okay, this stops here. I'm not doing this anymore. And so by creating creating, there's stillness here. The stillness and the quiet and the dark is helping you to bring into balance. And this has been a process, or will be a process, will continue to be a process. We have the cycle of the moon here hanging down. And there's something about going within, trusting your intuition. That's a part of going deep. You're communing with yourself, with the child inside. Yeah. Okay. Going to the Enchanted Map Oracle. Slow and steady, number 12. Both of these are 12. Slow and steady. You're learning how to create healthy boundaries for yourself. You are gradually, it's like learning to create boundaries is allowing you to see beauty where you couldn't see it before. It's like when you didn't have boundaries, when you were just, it's like you were being just kind of pushed and pulled here and there, all over the place. Kind of, it's almost like being in the rapids or something. And you're kind of like, you pulled yourself out of that. And so by having this quiet stillness, it's allowing you to see the beauty. Because I'm seeing this flower here. And so it's been a slow and steady process as you've come into balance. Golden Palace 23. This is abundance. I always forget my words on this one. Represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. Yeah. Ambitions fulfilled. Your ambition, it's like you're finally taking charge of yourself, of your life, of what it is that you want, rather than going along with what everyone else wants. Emotional fulfillment. Time of happiness, good fortune, wealth and prosperity. Like, yeah, it's been slow and steady to get to this point, but you get there, or you are there, because you've never stopped. You've persevered. You have been willing to do the work, and it's paying off. Commitment 36. You're committing I don't know what this commitment is exactly. It could be any number of things. Maybe this is just a commitment to yourself, to what you know is right for you. I've never really looked at this. I think this card has barely ever come out. There's these two hands. There's a star. And what's in the middle? Is that a keyhole? There's a keyhole. Oh, yeah, because and we have a kitty confirmation. There's a key hanging down from the star. One hand has the key. The other hand has the star with the keyhole. The star is like, the star itself is like hopes and dreams, wish fulfillment. Being a star, shining brightly for all to see. you're getting the key to, it's like by committing to yourself, committing to what it is that you want to do, that maybe you've always wanted to do, you're getting the key to, fame and stardom. That's coming through a little bit here, a lot bit. Wealth, prosperity, wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. Yeah, okay. So let me read this a different way. So we've got darkness and moon, darkness, slow and steady. 743 might be an important number for you. Yeah, all this darkness, like doing the deep dive, you've been going at it slow and steady, and a path has been lit as you've done this. Even in the darkness, there's a clear path that you have taken, that you have been on. But walking in the dark, you want to take it slow, because your vision is limited, or you can't see everything so well. So you just kind of one step at a time, taking it slow. There is light. There's light shining. It's just the light is eclipsed, but it's there. You can still see the glow. So you're taking it slow and steady. And then we have oceans and bravery, boundaries and golden palace. It's like you went on this walkabout, or you're going to. Maybe you're going to go to Australia. Maybe you're in Australia. But ultimately, you're feeling this new, there's like this feeling of bravery. I don't know if it's a newfound feeling, maybe. But it's like you're protecting yourself as you are setting off on an adventure. Crossing oceans, whatever that means. Maybe you're traveling. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you're just connecting to others that are across oceans from you. But you have the boundaries in place. You are protected. And through this process, through going on this journey, you, again with the slow and steady, but because of the boundaries here, it's like you're finally arriving at this amazing destination. It's what you've always wanted, and wish fulfillment is here, because you've finally set protections in place for yourself. It's like the universe is always providing, right? But when we give away the gifts the universe wants for us, then it's like it's withheld from us, because we're not honoring those gifts as being for us. We're allowing them to be squandered, or given away where they shouldn't be given, or there's something that was meant just for you, and so you had to do all this work. You had to do this deep dive in order to get it, because you had to learn that it was meant for you, not to be given away or taken away. And that's why the boundaries are here. And so finally you're arriving. Finally you're getting that emotional fulfillment, that wealth, that prosperity, all the good. all the good, because you're finally in a place where you're like, I'm able and willing to receive this, first of all, and I'm going to be very discerning about who I share this with. It's not that you don't share, it's just, it's the discernment about who you share with, how you share. You haven't been on this journey alone. But, let's see, it's like there have been others who have been there helping you along the way. But you had to go on this journey alone. And on that journey, you have come to understand how everything has aligned for you to recognize your worth. And ultimately to come into your own power. So then we have attraction, magnetism, balance, and commitment. You have magnetized what it is that you want. You are paying attention to what has attracted you, attracted your attention, attracted your self. Yeah, and so you're in this place of like you are magnetic. You are calling in what it is that you want, and because again with the slow and steady, with this, there's been a period of time of learning how to see with new eyes, see with your third eye, with your intuition. You're being given the key. You're proving that you are committed to your own balance, to being in balance. And it's important to remember that balance it's not a static place. It's always moving. It's I'm seeing one of the, like what's called a metronome for music, but there's something about the balance. It's like always coming back to center. You don't stay in center, but you always come back, and it's like learning how to flow with the rhythm. And I think that's a part of what's creating this magnetism, because you're flowing with your own rhythm. You're flowing with the rhythm of the universe. There's something about like what's it called? Like the music of the spheres. Is that what it's called? It's like the music of the cosmos. I don't know. Ultimately, yeah, you're getting there's something very musical here. And you're getting the key to your success, the key to your, like enlightenment. I don't mean to say that you're, when I say enlightenment, it doesn't mean that you're like suddenly a guru or something. This is more like an illumination. It's like you've been on this path of awakening for a while. Now you're coming to the next level. The enlightenment is the understanding that it was never about getting somewhere or being different than you are. It was always about clearing away all the stuff that was keeping you from being truly connected to yourself. I mean, that really is what enlightenment is all about. It doesn't change who you are. It makes you become more yourself. because there isn't all the stuff in the way keeping you from your true path, your true destiny. Yeah. And so with it's like synthesis. This is so perfect because you're taking all of these experiences from your life and you're integrating it all. The rainbow of experiences. And you're getting some major wish fulfillment here. For sure. So, is there anything else that wants to come out before I finish? Yeah, I'm going to get some cards from the Radical Abundance deck. Friendship. Yeah. This is a funny image. It's like the elephant wants to pet the dog. But initially it looks like the elephant wants to suck the dog up into its trunk. But the dog has placed the bone down. There's something about sharing, giving and receiving.
I should send it to you.
Rest. Oh yeah. You've earned this epic nap. Resting under a tree. Trees are really good to rest under. Just leaning against a tree. There's a energetic alchemical thing that happens between people and trees. You've been through a lot. You have gone through a journey, and this you could think of yourself as an elder or as someone who you've matured a lot. Because both of these characters are elders. They've put in a lot of time, a lot of effort, and so now it's time to rest. This could just be energetic. It doesn't mean you're actually physically an elder. But something about this friendship, you're making new friends, or you have, like I was talking about, like as you've gone on this journey, you have had support there and encouragement. And maybe you're making new friends. And these friends, because we have two houses in the distance. It's like you're being given the space to rest because you are being looked after, cared for. You know that someone has your back. We've got Joy. Joy Pig. Astro Pig. And there's all these flowers. It was amazing. The peace and the joy. You've got your friends. You're committed to yourself. You're committed to your friends, to the people you care about. But, with the pig in the spacesuit, there's something about exploring realms that you never thought you could, or you were told you couldn't. That's something about bravery in oceans here. It's like, you explore the oceans and then you're like, where else can I go? Oh, I can go into space. Like thinking of kids who are like, I want to be an astronaut, and people tell them, oh, you can't do that because of this, that, and the other. And now you're like, well, I'm going to do that anyway. In fact, my son was just telling me last night about, in his Spanish class, they watched a movie. I think it's called A Million Miles Away or something. And it's about the first migrant worker who went to space. And I was like, how in the world did that even happen? Like, who was like, we need to get a migrant worker into space. And he's like, no, no, no. This guy, it was his dream to go to space, and he had to apply every year. And it took him 12 times, 12 years. And in that time, he had 5 kids, he lived his life, but finally, he made it. He kept applying, he kept going for it, and he finally went to space. His dream came true. When pigs fly, there's something that you have thought was impossible. And because of your perseverance, and because you're slow and steady, just, taking those steps in the darkness, but the path was always lit up. You just kept going. And now there's joy because you get to realize this dream. You're getting the key to your wish fulfillment. So, okay, let me finish. I'll finish with a Beyond Lemuria card. Oh, we got a dragonfly. Dragonfly with all the bubbles. Yeah. Oh, and there's eyeballs on the wings. Thing about a dragonfly is that it starts out as a water creature. And then it climbs up onto some kind of, grass or stalk or whatever, and then it shell breaks open, it emerges from the shell, and now it can fly. And now it's an air creature, but it hangs out around the water. It never fully leaves its place of origin, the motherland. Freedom. Freedom means living as you choose, with your wings and heart open, able to direct your reality as you want. The quest for freedom seems innate. You may picture freedom in its more extreme guises, but when we truly feel free, our lifestyles may not change drastically. Limitation can be a state of mind. Oh my God, totally. Yeah, you're letting go of limitation. You're like, you know what? If I want to do it, I'm going to try. The only change might be choosing to live a certain way rather than feeling obligated. Yeah, see, you're making a choice. You're choosing to live how you want rather than doing what you feel like other people want you to do. A shift of perspective can help bring lightness and choice. In the bigger picture, what does freedom look like to you? If you are feeling stifled, it is up to you to make a change. And that's what you're doing. You're making that change very intentionally, and you've been working on this for a long time. You're moving the obstacles and obstructions out of your way that have been keeping you from your path. And slowly and steadily, you move forward, and you develop these wings. That you finally break that shell open, and you emerge this totally different creature. And I mean, kind of totally, yeah. Dragonflies do not look like their water beetle form. And then with the eyes and the wings, it's like you see very clearly where you want to go. You see your freedom. And what that's going to get you, where that's going to take you, or you have an idea at least. You're not letting things hold you back anymore the way you used to. You're like, no, I'm living life on my terms. And that's a part of the boundaries. And boundaries, that's the center card. Because you know what's right for you now. And you know that will continue to change as you move forward. but you just keep going after that dream, after that goal, following your bliss, your joy and your bliss. And you're like, all right, you know what? Sky's the limit. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday, wonderful year, week, month, year, and this day. I hope this day is fabulous for you. Thanks for joining me. I will see you on the next video. Mwah.